Hi everyone, welcome to JMeter tutorial. Today in this tutorial, we are going to learn how to generate a unique username in JMeter using BeanShell scripting. When we run load test, it's important that each virtual user has a unique username. Otherwise, our test may fail due to duplicate data or conflict in the application under test. That's why BeanShell come in. It allows us to write small script directly inside JMeter and create dynamic test data. By the end of this video, you know exactly how to implement a simple BeanShell script to generate a unique username for your performance test. So let's begin. When you open the JMeter, you can view test plan, and this is user defined variables. So first, add thread group. For adding a thread group in JMeter, right click on test plan, add thread, and then click on thread group. Inside this thread group, number of threads, this is the number of users, ramp up period in a second, and loop count. If you want to send multiple requests, so you can add loop count, or you can click on this checkbox infinite. Also, you can add number of users 1 or 100. So you can change here number of threads. Now right click on thread group, add sampler, and then click on HTTP request. In HTTP request, this is the protocol section, server name or IP, port number, and this is HTTP request, get, post, put, delete. In previous tutorials, I have explained in a detail about HTTP request, get, post. You can view these videos. So now here we need to enter server name or IP. So open Chrome browser, and this is the API for creating a users. And we need to pass name, job, and we will get 201 response code resource created. If you create a new resource, so you will get 201 response code. It means resource created successfully. And here post is a method, and we need to pass these details in our request. So click on this URL, copy this complete URL, click on this post, open JMeter, and here enter server name or IP. This is protocol. So here we will enter in protocol section HTTPS, and then enter here just server name, which is reqres.ia, and then enter path. We will enter this in our path section. As you can view here, we need to enter name and job in a body section. So copy this complete and open JMeter, click on body data. In body data, enter name and job. But scenario here, we need to pass a unique name each time. Otherwise, you will get a duplication error on creating a user. So add BeanShell processor, right click here, add, and then click on post processors BeanShell preprocessor, because we need to add BeanShell preprocessor. Before running this request, we need to generate a unique username. So here we will write a script for generating a unique username, as you can view here in this request name. So each time we need to generate a unique username. Let's enter here first integer random num, this is variable name, is equal to integer round bracket and math function, math dot random round bracket asterisk, here enter numbers, and then close this round bracket. String, we need to generate a unique username, so here we will use string user id is equal to user underscore with random number. So first it will generate a random number, you will concatenate with user plus random number. Random number. This line is for generating a unique number, and it will concatenate with this user plus random number. Now save on a JMeter variable vars dot put user id comma and use this variable name which is user id. This is for save as JMeter variable. We can log this unique id in a console. So here enter log.info log.info round bracket generated user name plus this user id. This line for log this unique user id in a console. Now just enter a variable name because we have already defined here generate a unique username and save this as a JMeter variable. This is for log generate unique username in a console. Open HTTP request to enter here user id. We will use this name and define variable here. For defining variable, you need to enter here $sign and then enter user id. Let's add here listener. For view result, right click on thread group, listener, and then click on view result tree. To enter path, because we have already defined path here, remove this path and run the test. Click on this green button. It will ask for you should save test plan before running it. For now, click on no and request sent successfully. We are getting response data. We can change here HTML, but here one thing need to be noticed. We need to change here post because we are creating a user. So clear all the result and run the test. Click on no. We are getting some error missing API key because we need to enter API key in header section. As you can view, unique name generated successfully. We can add API key. For adding this key, right click on this thread group and then click on config element HTTP header manager. In header manager, you need to enter name and value. We can move this header manager here. Now open browser and here we can get free API key. Let's add this API key in header section. Add this header to your API request. Open JMeter and enter first name and then enter this value. Let's again run the test and see what happened. First clear all the result. You can clear all the result by clicking on this clear and then click on start, click on no, and the result tree we can view request sent successfully. ID 978. This is creation time, date end time. In the response headers we can view this exponent type and all the informations. This is the request. Let's again run the test and see a unique name generated. Click on response body, click on request body. Now again run the test. As you can view, each time generated a unique name. We can also view this unique name in a console. In this script, we define log.information, and for view this unique username, click on options, click on log viewer, and here in log section you can view unique name. Let's again run, click on no, and here you can view username user underscore 1033. Same as well, we can view here user underscore 1033. We can view this unique username in a log section. So we have successfully created a BeanShell script in JMeter to generate unique username for our test scenario. This approach makes your test data dynamic, scalable, and elastic, which is critical for accurate performance testing. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more JMeter and testing tutorials, and see you in the next video.